Um, I gotta ask you, Gary,
Magnum.
that
Yes,
and I'm surprised I haven't heard it yet. Being exposed to martial arts at 3, who are the martial artists that you look up to?
Oh, but I mean, this is probably going to be super, super simple. But okay, well, I mean, of course, I am a huge, huge fan of Donnie Yen.
Yes.
I love Donnie Yen, and I love Wu Jing, and I love Donnie Yen because here in the States, nobody, or at least mainstream, nobody gives that man his due. And it took him a long time for somebody to take that man seriously. It took and it took somebody a long, long time to give that man his due, and he finally got it. And what I would think was probably John Wick. It gave him a little bit in Triple X.
Yeah.
But that man should have had more to do in Blade 2 for sure.
God, yes.
Yep. Oh, is a snowman? Yeah.
Yes, snowman.
Yeah.
I love Wu Jing, or more popularly known Jackie Wu. I watched a lot of Jackie Chan movies, but only because the stunts in Jackie Chan movies were just different. They were extremely creative, and he was extremely defensive versus offensive, unless his character called for that. And like I said, so for me, I know the pivotal thing, we learned a little bit of this in Kung Fu, but Dragon Tiger Gate was big and pivotal for me because of the differences in styles. The 18 dragon slaying palms is almost like a real thing. They call it something else. And then, the villain, the Black Pagoda. And I stole a lot of that from the Black Pagoda because of how he just turned his hard style into soft style when he needed to. It was like he could beat everything except for all 3 of them at once, and it was just it was just a beautiful thing. Also, I would say that a lot of my influence from when I was a kid, blow your mind again, is from Guyver 2 Dark Hero.
Yes.
Nice. Let's go. See, he's bringing back nothing but the memories. Okay, he's bringing back
Guyver 2 Dark Hero. Probably I watched that when I was about 10 years old, and it was just how that it was the duty. He had a duty, and it was a purpose. And that suit, that suit. And I had an opportunity to like tell Steve Wang this on Instagram. I was like, you have no idea what that movie did to me as a child, but still does to me as an adult. That's why everybody calls, when they see the Guyver kick, they see Scott Adkins do it. And it was like, oh, it's the Yuri Burka. I was like, I will slap the black off you. I was like, that is the Guyver kick. And it will always look better with a jump spinning hook versus a jump spinning crescent. I don't care what nobody's saying.
I'm glad you mentioned Donnie Yen, because even Trey Mosley mentioned it in the chat. He said It Man. I'm like, yeah, man, I say It Man. And my wife said he looks familiar, and I said he was in Blade 2. And when she sees how fast he's moving, I said, and that is why
that part.
I would Donnie Yen just is his poise for things, and I took a lot of his running style from The Return of Chin-Sen. There's this scene where he's running and sprinting through rain and water and just does this parkour Kong off of a car. And I'm like, huh. So when I had to do that scene where you saw in the previs on the running, I'm running like Donnie Yen toward the guy who's doubling Adam Warlock. Because it's kind of the same shot. It's kind of like that close-in shot. And so I'm sprinting from, and so just for context, that's on Nowhere. the celestial head.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they filmed Nowhere. So I'm running with just arms up and everything like that. I took a little bit of that from Shaolin Soccer when that slow motion.
Shaolin Soccer. Oh my God.
Nice.
So I'm going to revert to one of our baby Blerds, JoJo.
Okay.
Yay, JoJo!
I
Yay!
want to go ahead and ask. It's okay. Or do you want me to ask it? Go ahead, Joe. Come on, JoJo.
There's that smile.
She said she don't. Okay, hold on.